In this demonstration, we'll have a look at one of the most popular features and use cases in WATS, the ability to understand and investigate your most frequent test failures. So you can imagine that you have a data dashboard or one of the reports in WATS that you use to identify certain negative trends. So in this specific example, we're going to use the yield report here as a starting point. So from this you can see that this product group, OLC 140, that contains a power board OLC 140P and a controller board OLC 140C that has been tested. You can see that the top one here, OLC 140C, has a negative first pass yield trend within the period that we are looking at. So the yield has dropped by almost 9%. So naturally it makes it a good candidate for further investigation then. So what I can do is I can either break this metrics down by different categories or different dimensions, such as testation. So I can see, how does OLC 140C perform per testation that you have? What is the first pass yield per testation? You can use this product and test yield report and it will show me how does it differentiate for the different product revisions that contains. Or I can drill directly down into this test step yield and analysis and look at the test performance per test step. And this report will show me, there's two parameters here. The first one is the step execution time for this data set. And the second one here is the actual failure, top 10 failures that you have. So VA power load, this step has failed 84 times, or 25% of all the failures that we have. The next one is a reset delay step. It failed 63 times, and combined these two represents about 44% of all the failures that you have. I would like to understand why are they failing, and I can click directly on this and it will open up the step details view. This is where we can see the actual measurements that are underneath it. The red lines here are the test limits. We have the upper test limit here, 13.4, and the lower test limit down here on 12.6. And the light blue lines are the actual measurements that we have. So you can see actually over here there's a shift, downward shift in these measurements. And all of a sudden these are failing towards the lower limit of it. So around here something happened that caused this test step to fail more frequently. I can click on the different reports if I would like to open up more details here on the individual units themselves. But I can also look at how does this data look from a repair point of view. I mean, if these are units that are being sent to repair, what are the results that they come back with? So what I'll do then is I'll use the same yield report. I'll drill down into this data set, but now I select repair analysis. And I'm only going to look at the one here called failed step report. So there's a lot of other categories that you can break repair information down by. But for now I'm only looking at the failed step. So repairs per test step. VA power load is the most frequently repaired test step also. So the one where you have most frequently logged a repair against. And it's been 26 such occurrences. If I expand this to look at the reason for this, you can see here, no failure found. Has been 22 of those instances. So the repair technician is actually saying there's nothing wrong with this unit that you have, even though it's failing down here. And in this case, the reason, if you drill further down or look further into the details, there's actually two different product revisions here. So there's one component for this, revision 8, and revision 9 here. The characteristics has changed. The measurement has dropped down, but the test limit hasn't been updated. So you're getting a lot of these false failures that are affecting your throughput, that are affecting the first pass yield metrics as well.